in this industry, there's always other pathways to follow, and I was lucky enough to get in contact with Daniel Nakhle, and we had this idea of doing an academy. So we've teamed up with Skill New Zealand, who's a Category 1 rank provider with NZQA, and they've seen a market in the equine industry. There was a need for stud grooms, stable hands, and just anything in the industry, and we've now formed the New Zealand Equine Academy.
My involvement in the New Zealand Equine Academy is it's been bubbling away for about a decade now. There's been a lack of a pathway into the racing game. Unless you know someone or you've got a heritage or a pedigree in racing, it's very hard to find a pathway in. So the Equine Academy was I suppose, my way to try and create that pathway for young people. So we're looking to start on the level 2, which is basically the introduction to all things horses and equine. So that's our kick-off point, and that's going to be a stepping stone through to level 3 next year, when things get really exciting, where people get to choose their different pathways and progress them from there, give them a really strong foundation to build upon.
It's quite unique what they're doing. There's a number of sort of vocational learning courses in the industry, but nothing that mixes practical with some serious classroom learning, and getting to see a whole different range of I guess career opportunities in the thoroughbred industry, whether it be being a jockey or a stud groom, or working on trackside or with the auction company or a finance company, or all those different areas. I think there's so many different aspects that people can focus on, not just even physically hands-on working with horses, or when you think about what gets a horse to the races or a yearling to the sale ring, there's a whole group of people.
The concept of the Equine Academy is absolutely fantastic, and we're very, very proud to be able to play a part, if we can, to assist any of the students coming through, to bring them on site, to give them the opportunity to learn, to understand good horsemanship skills, and hopefully communicate with a wider base of people, both staff and management, so they get to take themselves as far as they can within the industry.
Hung my boots up and really looking forward to being a part of this academy. I think it's an amazing idea. It's going to be a great pathway for people to be able to get into this industry. I did 4 years at uni and also did a qualification in personal training, and I've worked in a gym as a personal trainer and nutrition coach, so really looking forward to bringing those skills to the academy and just helping students with everything really, with fitness, with health, with eating, and gaining the skills and qualifications to set them up in our industry.
I see the benefits of on-farm experience will complement what's been taught in the classroom through the academy, and I think the combination of both will just produce some really good young people coming through. It's just a way of introducing people into our industry. And we need them. We're a great industry to work in, and having an academy to get them on the right path is something that both myself and Cambridge Stud really embrace.
We basically want to provide the pathways, and we just want the students to provide the passion, and it just gives them the opportunity to gain the knowledge and some confidence that these guest speakers can pass on to them and help them into this industry. Students will have the opportunity to enter world-class institutes. They're going to spend the day at the races. They're going to work with a cameraman, with the farrier, vet, in the steward's room, the jockey room, just so that they're getting exposed to all the different industries, because this industry, there's something for everyone.
The benefit I see with the academy and going through to a level 2 on their equine course, I think it gives them a great introduction into the industry. I think that they'll get a basic grounding, and then having some work experience on top of that, with whether it be on a stud or within a racing stable, I see great benefit in that for a young person's confidence and setting them on the right pathway.
The thoroughbred industry is definitely, or I think the horse industry in general, is definitely a really rewarding industry. If you've got a passion for horses, like they're a pretty amazing animal, but just teaching those real fundamentals of horse husbandry, which I think hold anybody in good stead going forward.
So as part of this initiative, one of the big benefits is the fact that they are going to be hands-on and just try and pick the strengths out of each of our students and put them on a pathway to life.
So they're learning the skills, learning the right ways to do things, and hopefully the period of time that they spend with us will be beneficial to them both on their studies and where their careers might take them.